Growing up in Norway with extreme weather conditions, we Norwegians, we kind of get used to the cold, but our skin never can adjust to the cold weather. So the difficulty is how to make this wonderful product that has good oils to moisture and nourish your skin, and in the same time include those active ingredients that is documented to actually do something to your skin. When I was younger, I spent a lot of my time traveling due to modeling, and I was also working as a musician. This was a very glamorous kind of life, but my skin wasn't glamorous at all. I was struggling with oily skin, with acne, with a kind of infected skin that was really, really troublesome. And it didn't make me feel pretty at all. And I know what it's like if you're a young girl or young woman and you want to feel pretty and your skin is fighting against you. So this kind of led me into working with how can I fix my own skin? So when I was traveling the world, it gave me the opportunity to try different products from different brands. Because when I got to fix my own skin, I got to see that, how it feels for your skin to work, for your skin to be healthy, how to feel beautiful and kind of love your own mirror, because that's one thing that women struggle with. And this kind of led me into wanting to work with skincare. So way back in 2004, that's when I started kind of with the idea of making my own skincare, because I wanted to take all the knowledge and all the testing and trying that I got from products abroad and bring it home. So I started to develop a kind of a concept of what kind of ingredients do I want to put in my skincare, and I had to educate myself. I needed to learn all about ingredients, formulas, what works, what doesn't work, what you want to put in the bottle of good ingredients, bad ingredients, and all these kind of issues. The weather in Norway is freezingly cold in the wintertime. And in the summertime, it gets quite hot, but not as hot and tropic as many countries. This means that our skin usually gets very dry. And in the wintertime, the humidity is down to almost just like 5%. Also, another thing in Norway is that your skin gets really sensitive. When you get these harsh weather conditions, your skin gets stressed. So it gets sensitive, or it gets really, really dry, or you get this kind of reactions to all kinds of products. After a little while, I started my own beauty salon. And my first beauty salon, I used my own customers to kind of test all the concepts of skincare that we were developing. And I had the most wonderful, wonderful customers. We had some of the wealthiest, most beautiful people in Norway. And I also ended up, treating some people of the royal family. It was really, really nice. So the word was spreading, customers were loving our products, and suddenly one day I found my products, in different skincare salons, and we had treatments, and I had bigger salons, and kind of the adventure started to happen. But that was before I knew I was going into a bumpy road, because trying to build a business, being a woman, it's not so easy. Today, I'm fortunate enough to be able to work with the best labs actually all over the world. And with 15 years of experience, I know exactly what I want to put into my products. I want the best oils, the best plant extracts, and I want the best active ingredients that actually works. Because that's what it's all about. The cosmetic industry today is packed with tons of ingredients, tons of formulas, tons of fancy-schmancy names for ingredients. But does it really work? And it comes to this, that when it comes to anti-aging, it's actually just like a handful of ingredients that's powerful and that is documented to have an effect on your skin. And those are the ingredients you really want to use, and you want to use a lot of them. A lot of the products you can buy in, and I'm not going to shame anyone, but a lot of products you can buy in the supermarket today that claim to be anti-aging, and they claim to be full of vitamin A or vitamin C or peptides. Well, I can tell you, it's not going to be that much of those ingredients, because those ingredients, those really powerful ingredients, they can sensitize your skin. They can make your skin unstable. It can make it a little funny. And, the cosmetic industry, they cannot make products with lots of those ingredients that could affect skin in that kind of way and just pour it out to the people without giving them any knowledge on how to use the products. So, to me, it's really important that when I build a formula, we have to put good plant oils in. You have to have this base of the formula. And it's almost just as important what not to put in the jar as what you do put into the jar. And you want to use the good plant oils and the really healthy, good ingredients that will nourish your skin. But those nourishing ingredients is not gonna reduce your wrinkles or your pigmentation or those kind of issues. Therefore, you need those powerful active ingredients like retinol, vitamin C, peptides, and so on. The plant oils and all those, that's like love to your skin. That's the love. And then the powerful ingredients, that's like the gunpowder. And you need this balance to make your skin really feel smooth, nice, and healthy. And then you have to target it with the active ingredients. And that's how you get this beautiful, glowy, dewy, nice, relaxed skin. And you're treating and fighting, those pigmentation and all the wrinkles and everything that, comes with age. I have been working and living by one rule for all of these years, and that is that every product that has my name on it is going to be tested on my skin. And it comes down to this, that if I don't like the product, if my skin doesn't like the product, if it doesn't have any effect on my skin, if it doesn't give me some kind of wow feeling, well, why should anybody else use it? Of course. Then, if the product's not good enough, we throw it away and we start all over. It's been quite a journey, building my company and starting at my home office, 15, 18 years ago, just by myself, and today running a big company with wonderful employees, a wonderful staff, a team of ladies. We all really, really, really have this passion for other women. And today my work is a lot about developing products and traveling and do everything to make the brand grow. But what I love the most and what I've been doing for several years is to always stay in tune on Facebook or on Instagram, talk to my customers, read their comments to learn what they feel about my products, how they use them, why they like them or dislike them, and to stay in touch, because these customers, the women, those are the ones I'm making these products for, and I'm the customer myself. I'm just like every other woman. The only difference is that I have a passion for creating skincare, and I have a passion for those women, all of us women. And another thing is, today I am, and I shouldn't say this out loud, but I passed 54. That was hard to say. But the thing is, I know what's aging skin, and I know what it feels like to be a mature woman and to feel like something's happening to your skin and you can't really control it, or it's happening to your body, everything's changing. So I know what it's like to be a woman, experience this, and I also know what your skin needs to stay healthy and glowy for several years. And I think actually, I'm a living proof. It works.